If you're anything like me, you're wondering by now how you could find out when the lights might go out if indeed there is the need for a blackout, i.e. what time of day might your electricity supply be turned off. So I thought I'd discuss that briefly in this video so it will become clear for you. So welcome back, I am the Black Belt Barrister helping you to understand law. So in this video talking about the Electricity Supply Emergency Code, Esec, which has a rotational plan for when electricity may be switched off around the country in the need for a blackout. Now you'll be forgiven by thinking that this was conjured up during the current crisis, but in fact it was revised in November 2019. Now I will link this document in the description below, and it discusses the use of emergency powers, which is that which gives the government the power to switch off electricity around the country in the need for a blackout. It discusses protected sites such as hospitals and so on. But in this video let's jump directly to the rotor, which is going to more directly affect you. This is called a variable rotor disconnection plan, which in English means a timetable for when electricity might be switched off around the country so that you'll know when your area might be switched off. This is set into blocks of time and blocks of areas. There are 8 time periods of a notional 3 hours in length, beginning at midnight till 3:30 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning till 6:30, 6:30 till 9:30, and so on. Now if we move down to the level 1 disconnection under this plan, there are 18 levels of disconnection in total in an increasing level of severity. Hopefully we would begin at level 1. When we look at level 1, it's obviously set out in a timetable Monday through Sunday, and each area A, B, C and so on has its designated switch off times on these periods of time. But next you ask, how can you find out which block area you are in? Well, if you look at your bill, such as this one here from Shell, you will see an H in a square box over on the right hand side. Now yours might be somewhere else on your bill, but it will look hopefully a little something like that, so you'll be able to determine what block you are in. Taking this one as the example for block H, we can move back to this timetable for level 1 disconnection and look at row H. If we look at Tuesday, which is the first block, which this has a blacked out disconnection plan in place, it's in time period 2. So if we go back to the first box, time period 2 is 3:30 in the morning till 6:30 in the morning, and that is the first and only period for block H. The next time block H has a rotational disconnection is on Wednesday in blocks 5 and blocks 7. So if we go back to that time period, we can look at time block 5, which is 12:30 till 15:30, 3:30 in the afternoon, and block 7 being 6:30 in the evening and 9:30 in the evening. Obviously time block 8 running until midnight runs to the following day. Now if we skip through a few, because you can see that this is an increasing level of severity, and pick one of these at random, such as level 11 disconnection, and look at block H, you can quite quickly see there are fewer operating times than there are blackout times. But on each graph you'll be able to determine when your area will be affected. So suffice to say, as the level of disconnection increases, you'll be looking at this timetable not to see when you are disconnected, but to see when you can get access to power. Hopefully it doesn't get that serious, and I have my doubts as to the reasons and the wherefores as to why these blackouts are possibly even being discussed in the first place. But if it does become necessary, this is how it's going to be decided. So I will link this document in the description below. If I forget, please do shout at me, because I do sometimes forget, but I will link that so you can go and read it for yourself. And as I say, hopefully it's not going to be necessary, but you can see from this, if we scroll all the way to level 18 disconnection, this is a full blackout. There is no power available. Even on level 17, this is extremely severe, with only 3 or 4 time periods for each area around the country throughout the week. So as I said previously, if blackouts do go ahead, it will be the first time since the 1970s, but I thought on this channel it would be my service to you just to point out how you can understand this, how you can make sense of all this. So on a serious note, go and check out your bill now so you can find out what area you are in. Otherwise, you might quite literally be left in the dark. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe on the way out. Check out my other videos linked in the description below, and my other channels linked in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.